Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Star Wars The Black Series Finn and Rey in 4 minutes or less. If you're like me, you're doing your best to avoid spoilers, which means you don't know a lot about the world of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. The trailer and the marketing since its release point towards a film that will act as a transition from the old to the new, with emphasis on the new. Disney Lucasfilm wasted no time introducing us to the characters that will potentially be driving the story for the next 3 films. I can only assume that Finn and Rey are going to be the key heroes to watch going forward, which is refreshing as the original trilogy portrayed a universe where women and minorities were less represented than droids and Ewoks. Standing at 5 3/4 inches, Finn is sporting what looks like a black Under Armour t-shirt, black 6-pocket skinny jeans, and a pair of Velcro loafers like my grandfather used to wear. He comes with some kind of blaster that I can't attribute to the New Order or to the what do you call them? The Resistance? The Rebellion? Who are the good guys? I'm so afraid to read anything that I don't even know what terms we're using. Short version, it's a blaster I haven't seen before. Mine was bent before I took it out of the package, and I don't like it because it seems too big for him to hold it with one hand, and the articulation isn't good enough for him to hold it with both. So, for now, since we know from the poster that he gets a lightsaber, I'm going to display him with one of my Luke Skywalker lightsabers. Rey is almost the exact same height as Finn and has similar limitations on articulation, partially due to the plastic-molded draped fabric, which is okay with me. Her outfit, clearly suited for the desert planet that she appears on in the trailer, feels a bit Princess Leia, a bit Farm Boy Luke, and a bit Tusken Raider all at the same time. She, like Kylo Ren, has sleeves that appear to be some kind of wrapped linen, so that's apparently a fashion trend that is so a long time ago and far, far away. She's got boots, a fanny pack, and a staff that looks like it'd do a fine job poking a dewback or propping open a trash compactor, should those situational needs arise. She also comes with BB-8, who is probably the most screen-accurate, well-sculpted, technically innovative figure in the line, but we're getting off track here. While there isn't a lot of paint on Finn or Rey, the sculpts are fantastic. The heads in particular are the best human face likenesses we've seen in the Black Series so far. Faces thus far have been devoid of any kind of life or warmth. Han Solo, 5 different Luke heads, 2 different Leias. They all look like caricatures, not actual representations of Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher. These heads look like John Boyega and Daisy Ridley. It almost feels like Hasbro may have actually changed something in the way they design their Black Series figures, or perhaps just made a change to the art direction for this line that allows them to get better likenesses. Rey has a new knee joint that, while a single joint, allows for her knee-length pants to retain their baggy cloth look, but still have a full range of knee rotation and bend. And I think they made the right choice going with plastic draped cloth as opposed to actual cloth goods to retain the accuracy of the character design. Finn and Rey are both strong representations of the characters from the film in terms of how they look, but it remains to be seen how important they are or how attached we will be to them once the film is released and we have a better idea of who they are in the story. For now, recognize that these figures are representative of the changes taking place within the mythology of the Star Wars universe and its portrayal in our popular culture. While I don't think either of these figures is particularly dynamic or interesting on their own merits, I personally prefer jetpacks, armor, flight suits, militaria, etc. I'm willing to bet these are going to be important characters going forward, so buy them if you see them, and if you see 2 of each, leave one for the next collector.